Hello, today we are going to learn about current divider. So, what is a current divider? We saw last time about parallel combination, and in parallel combination, as we saw, the current is divided among the what? Among the resistors. So, this means if we have two 50 ohms resistors connected in parallel and which is connected to a 9-volt battery, and when we measure at the battery terminal, we get what? We get 0.36 amperes, right? And when we measure resistor 1, we get 0.18 amperes. And also when we measure resistor 2, we again get 0.18 amperes. So this is what? This is we measure on the battery terminal is what? Is our total current, which is I, and it is what? It is 0.36 amperes. And so this current is divided or split as we can see. This means then if we add 0.18 ampere plus 0.18 amperes, we get our total current that is divided, right? Which is 0.36 amperes. And generally this parallel combination is or this parallel combination is used to what? Is used to divide current, and series combination is used to divide voltage. And when we divide current, the current is divided among what? Among resistors, which is it divided into I1, I2, I3, and so on. And generally, when we define current divider, a current divider is a simple circuit that uses two or more resistors in parallel and to divide a current into what? Into a smaller current. So this means mathematically we can write as what? Write as I total is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3 plus so on. As we look at this circuit, current comes from what? From the voltage source or from the battery and pass through what? Through both resistors. This means current is divided into what? I1 that passes through resistor 1 and I2 that passes through resistor 2. So this means mathematically we can write as what? I total or I is equal to I1 plus I2. And we can write I1 and I2 using Ohm's law formula, which is I1 is equal to V or voltage divided by R1, and I2 is equal to V divided by R2. And also we can write I1 and I2 using the current divider formula, which is I1 is equal to R2 divided by R1 plus R2 multiplied by I total, and I2 is equal to R1 divided by R1 plus R2 multiplied by I total. And let us derive how we can get this and this formula. First, we know that I total or I is equal to I1 plus I2, and we have the value of I1 and I2 using Ohm's law. So we substitute in I total to equal to I1 plus I2. So we substitute this in this, and also we substitute this in this. And after we substitute, we get what? We get I total is equal to V over over what? Over R1, right? And plus V over R2. And we have what? We have common V, so we put it outside, then I total is equal to V times 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2. And so simply I total is equal to what? Is equal to V times 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2. We have to find V, so we divide both sides by 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2, and on the right side 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 is cancelled out by 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2, and then V is equal to I total divided by 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2. And from basic mathematics, we know that 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 is equal to R1 plus R2 over R1 times R2. And so V is equal to I total over R1 plus R2 divided by R1 times R2. And this means same as V is equal to I total times 1 over R1 plus R2 over R1 times R2, right? And from the basic mathematics, 1 over R1 plus R2 over R1 times R2 is equal to what? R1 times R2 divided by R1 plus R2. So then, which is V is equal to I total times what? Times R1 times R2 over R1 plus R2. And after this, let us find I1. And from Ohm's law, we can get V is equal to I1 times R2, R1, sorry, R1. And from our equation, we get V is equal to I total times R1 times R2 over R1 plus R2. Then we substitute this in place of V. And after we substitute, I1 times R1 is equal to I total times what? Times R1 times R2 over R1 plus R2. And we solve for I1, so we have to divide both sides by what? By R1. On the left side, we divide by R1. So R1 is cancelled out by R1, and on the right side, we divide by R1. And this is the same as what? The same as times 1 over R1. And R1 is cancelled out by R1. So finally, we get what? We get I1 is equal to R2 over R1 plus R2, and times what? Times I total. And after this, let us find I2. And from Ohm's law, we can get V is equal to I2 times R2. And from our equation, we get V is equal to I total times R1 times R2 over R1 plus R2. And then we substitute this in place of V, and after we substitute, I2 times R2 is equal to I total times R1 times R2 over R1 plus R2. And after this, we solve for I2, so we divide both sides by R2. On the left side, we divide by R2, so R2 is cancelled out by R2, and on the right side, we divide by R2, and this is the same as what? The same as times 1 over R2, and R2 is cancelled out by R2. So finally, we get I2 is equal to R1 over R1 plus R2 times what? Times I total. And Let us take this circuit with three resistors in parallel. So for these three resistors, the current divider formula for I1, I2 and I3, you can try to solve it by yourself, but the formula is given as follows. And there is what there is I or I total from voltage source or from battery, and which is what and it is comes and divided into I1, I2 and I3. So we have what we have I1 and I2 and I3, and this means I total or I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. And from this general formula is for I1, I1 is equal to 1 over R1 divided by 1 over R2 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3 times what I total, which is simply what simply is equal to R2 times R3 divided by R1 times R2 plus R2 times R3 plus R3 times R1 multiplied by I total. And then I2 is equal to 1 over R2 divided by 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3 multiplied by I total. And this is simply equals to R1 times R3 divided by R1 times R2 plus R2 times R3 plus R3 times R1 multiplied by I total. And the last one, I3 is equal to 1 over R3 divided by 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3 multiplied by I total, and which is simply equal to R1 multiplied by R2 divided by R1 times R2 plus R2 times R3 plus R3 times R1 multiplied by I total.